I'm looking forward to like the next few years though, because now that I'm training a lot of these kids that are going and playing junior and going to OHL and stuff and whatever, it's I'm gonna know the names.
Well,
it's gonna make me want to follow.
Dude, it makes it's so exciting. So I've been like doing it for 20 years. Just every time there's a draft or a college signings and all that kind of stuff, I get very excited for the kids. Right? It's an incredible thing. And so you see your guys get drafted and you get fired up, and you realize how small or how many hockey players there are out there, because I've skated with so many special players, and you see, well, wow, they didn't get drafted till here, or you get Aaron or whatever, they get drafted high. It's incredible.
Yeah, well, I'm excited just for the next little while, like I said, because
what if you had your hands on a lot of kids?
Well, now it's not just like, because I've always been around PowerTech, and there's always been pro guys coming through and guys getting drafted and all that, but now I actually have an influence on it.
Yeah.
To some degree, not an influence.
Well, you have a big influence. Like one of the comments my wife said to you, she sent you the text, right? Was that how much of a influence you've had on Charlie, and he's even picking up some of your mannerisms and stuff now, and that's a great thing.
Well, another thing I was thinking about too is I was meant more influence. I don't mean influence in terms of how they get drafted, where they get drafted. I don't have any influence on that. I mean, just influencing them. I know you know what I mean, but just for other people, you don't come ask me about the draft. I can't do anything.
Yeah.
But with some of the kids, what I'm really starting to realize, I was talking to my dad about it yesterday because my parents popped in the other day to check it out, and they thought it was awesome. They've been around, but they haven't really seen me at work, let's say. So they got a chance to actually see what we're doing, and they were excited about it because I'm excited about it. And one of the things I was looking at is the younger groups now, like the kids that are 13, so that'd be the 07s, and then the 08s, and the kids that are in their band of minor going into band of major, midget minor. We can grab those kids early, and we can put them in this kind of environment. Same that as much, like as close to Charlie's a good template because he's had the influence for a lot of years, which obviously has been a benefit. So the more you can
Charlie and his buds.
Oh, and his buds, for
handful of buds that are actually in it to win it.
Right.
They're head and shoulders, man.
Yeah, and they just, there's no comparison. Like kids that they come and then don't come, or they go different places, or they're inconsistent, or whatever. They don't have nearly the same level of play on the ice, or personality, character off the ice.
Yeah,
it's completely different. Like they're not even in the same ballpark.
No,
like the level of maturity and development and skill level, work ethic, all those things.
Yeah,
because they're here consistently.
Yeah,
and that's the thing I'm most excited about, and it's going to get me paying attention to hockey and how they progress and how successful they become, whether it is with hockey or anything else, but especially with hockey, it's kind of pulling me back in because I've been out of it for like 4 or 5 years now, where I haven't really been paying attention. Yeah. So I'm excited to get back in because it's really exciting, man.
It's so exciting, man. And it's like you said, you have a huge influence on them, and you can't play for them, but you put like from your perspective, you're so dialed in on their training to do the right thing, and you're on them to do it right properly. I mean, and they get rewarded for doing things right because obviously it's a great thing to be rewarded, but they're also told like how to fix things, how it applies to all different things. You spend a lot of time with them, and trust me, they love you. Like those kids, they trust you. Like they love you. They give a lot of credit to you, which is awesome. Yeah. And you will play a huge role in their life.
Well, I'll definitely try to, but they are the ones that have to do the work, right? Mm-hmm. It's real easy to, as a trainer or as a coach or as a parent, even try to take credit for the success of kids that you train or coach or whatever, which part of it is you, like you are doing a part of it. Yeah. So like, I'm not discounting that. Obviously you do have an influence, like I just said, but at the end of the day, like they have to do the work. They have to show up. They have to try to get better. They have to listen. They have to try to execute. They have to do all of that. And then when it's time to perform, they have to perform. Yeah. And it goes to a conversation we were having a little bit earlier, is like, there's no space to pretend. And we're talking about a couple guys earlier that's like, they come and then they don't come, they show up, then they don't show up. They are kind of half-ass on the ice or pretend or change their demeanor depending on what the group is and all that stuff. And there's a reason, I was a little bit naive coming into the training thing because you want to believe that you can take every kid and bring them all up to the same level, but it's not up to you. It's up to the kid.
So 100%.
Right? They are the ones that have to do the work. Yeah. So one of the first things I say to guys when they come in here, and you've mentioned Welly saying this, and I'm sure you've said this a lot. It's not my job. It's not our job. It's not your coach's job, your teacher's job, your parents' job to make you want to be here or want to work hard or want to do this. That's not our job.
Yeah.
Like, our job is to provide you with a structure of training that's adequate for what you're trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
And if we can motivate you and help you to develop those other skills, that's a bonus. But it isn't job number one that I get you to work hard, or that I get you to lose weight, or that I make you faster, or I make you better, or I make you stronger. That's not up to me.
No.
It's up to you. You have to do the work.
Yeah, you give them a hammer, they got to swing it.
That's right.
100%.
So it's just very, when I'm thinking about like the influence that we have, it's like at the end of the day, you can't pretend. They have to come and do it. And the kids that do it, those are the kids you see that are the best ones on the ice. They're here every day.
Yeah.
They're here as consistently as they can be. They're trying to soak it up. They're trying to be in a good environment as much as they can, and they're doing the work.
Yeah.
And that's what it comes down to. There's nothing I can do about that. There's no trainer.
Yeah.
There's no scout. There's no coach. Nobody can do that for you. You have to do it. At the end of the day, that's it. That's the bottom line.